Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to get this peachy look, perfect for the upcoming spring season. So if you want to see how I got this, please keep on watching. The first shade I will be using is out of my Morphe 350 palette, and I will be applying it with my Morphe Wet n Wild Fluffy brush. I'm first going to start by putting that color a little bit above my crease as my transition shade. This is just going to make the look more blended. And this doesn't have to be perfect. You always want to use a light hand when applying your transition shade. You don't want to be too heavy-handed with it, or else it'll look unblended and look a little bit messy. Now I will be applying this shade out of my Morphe 35B palette with my Morphe M441 brush. I'm just going to slowly start building that color up into my crease. You don't want to be too heavy-handed with this shade either, and you're just going to want to blend that up into your transition shade. I'm just going to go in with a little bit more on my brush, just because I want this look to be a little bit more peachy than what it was, so you can always go back and add more. That's why you never want to start off with a lot at first. Now I'm just using a clean E27 brush from Morphe, just to buff out the edges and make sure everything's blended together. Now I will be using this color from my Morphe 350 palette with a small crease brush I got from Target. I'm just going to start building this color into my outer corner, and also blending it up a little bit into that peachy color we used. Okay, and now I'm going back in with that same clean E27 brush, blending everything together. Now I will be creating a half cut crease with my NYX white eyeshadow base. Usually I use concealer to create a half cut crease, but I want the peachy color to pop, so I'm just using a white eyeshadow base. And I'm just going to set that with a white eyeshadow just so it's not as tacky. Now I'm going in with that darker shade we used for our outer corner. I'm just blending that into the white. I'm using my MAC 217 brush for this. Now I'm just going to go back in with that peachy shade from the 35B palette and blend everything together. And to highlight under my brows, I'm just going to use a little bit of that white eyeshadow. Just any white eyeshadow will work. It doesn't have to be any specific one. Now I will be applying this shade from my Morphe 35B palette with my Morphe M224 brush. I'm just going to apply this shade right on top of that white base. I'm just going to take that 217 brush with no extra product on it and blend the lid shade into my crease. Now I'm just taking my MAC 217 brush and blending those two shades together. I didn't add any extra product onto the brush. Now I'm just going back in with that E27 brush and just making sure everything is blended together very well. And now I'm just going back in with that E27 brush and just making sure everything's blended together very well. Now I will be applying my NYC liquid liner. For this look, I'm just going to create a wing. And I'm just going to clean that up with a makeup wipe. Okay guys, I'm going to go do my foundation, and if you want to see my foundation routine, it's linked in the bottom bar below, but I will be right back to finish off the eyes. To highlight my inner corners, I will be using the Makeup Forever Starlit powder in the shade 13. I recently picked this up at Sephora and I'm loving it. If you don't have this stuff, you really need it. I ordered the Artist Couture Cocoa Bling highlighter, and I really think this is going to be similar. I have it on my cheeks right now as well as a highlight, and I really do love it. Now I'm going to be applying this shade from my Morphe 350 palette that we use for my transition shade, and I'm going to be putting that under my eye. And now I'm going to be applying this shade under my eye as well. Now I'm going to tightline with my Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon. For lashes today, I will be using my Cocoa lashes in the style Goddess. Today I will be using the shade Barcelona from Mellow Cosmetics. Okay guys, this is the finished look. If you like this video, please like it. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!